INTP Career Advice. So what kind of career is good for INTP will be shared with you. Logicians are solitary, eccentric and independent, none of which is listed as desirable for corporate positions, which are usually designed for very different personality types. So they are more of a thinker and more of people who do research and who are all in the lab technicians, research and analysis. Logicians duly struggle in finding careers that meet their needs, but what they do bring qualities in much higher demand are creativity, a passion for theoretical methods and ideas, and entrepreneurial innovative spirit. So they are good in R&D, research and development, coming up with innovative ideas. If they are able to put this better foot forward to secure a position in a suitable line of work, people with logician personality type will find that whatever the job listing says, the less desirable qualities will prove an asset after all. So the less desirable means the logical, the mental, the thinking. Chief among logician interests is exploring and building models for underlying principles and ideas, even going so as far as to find these concepts in their own way beautiful. So they like to build models and structures. This makes them natural mathematicians, system analysis, and career scientists, especially in more abstract fields such as physics. So the physics professors, people working in quantum physics, working in astrophysics, can be possibly INTP. There are many other careers that allow logicians to explore these interests, but many of them are far too rooted in uninteresting practical applications. So, if the INTP is very practical, they take very practical careers like forensics as well, besides lab technicians and lab scientists. As useful as it is to develop better vacuum cleaner, it's no large hadron collider. Logical personalities are self-driven and have very high personal standards. Good enough is never good enough, but have few environmental needs. So they want to be excellent at their job, at their work. So they like to develop very powerful concepts and very powerful practical applications. Despite this relative simplicity, they are often hard for people-centric types to understand. Logistics live primarily in their own heads and have little interest in social distraction like teacher and motivational speeches. So they are more towards having results. They are results driven besides all the motivation and all the chit chat. They are more results oriented. For this reason, the flatter the workplace hierarchy, the better, making smaller technical workplaces and future law, forensics, laboratory research very desirable for logicians. So they are good for law, forensics lab research, like I said. This is actually a microbiology lab technician, as you can see in the photo. Insightful and open-minded managers who can accommodate these needs will find their logician subordinates to be a tireless generator of brilliant and unique ideas. So they have very innovative ideas and they are very good theories. You can see here is they are actually space technicians fixing the satellites. However, many people with logician personality type do away with the immediate hierarchy altogether, opting instead to provide their services on a freelance basis as consultants. So some of them, they don't be tied up by the hierarchy, right, and the office. So they actually just want to be freelance. They can be freelance as well. When logicians do thrive is in a workplace that require them to provide high degree of emotional satisfaction, push-shape muscles, they are not. So they are not those that do customer service as well. It doesn't really suit them to do customer service because they are more logical, and then they, as you know, this requires emotional support as well for this kind of industry. Logical personalities struggle to understand emotional exchanges, and service-oriented positions, like I say, will prove baffling and exhausting for them. So they do not excel in these positions. Though logicians are talented analysts who are perfectly capable of understanding the theoretical importance of customer service, the day-to-day application of such scheme is simply better left to more people-oriented personality types. So they probably are not too people-oriented, but they are actually theoretical and mind-oriented. Business is growing more complex every day, and this complexity is managed with technical systems, economic theories, and data. So they can be very good data scientists, programmers, a logical thinker, system analysis, CRM, like creators, customer relationship management software creators. The need for novel approaches is stronger than ever for people and organizations to distinguish themselves. So they need this talent to actually create like powerful applications for the company to excel in their business. Work as business analysts and corporate strategists is well suited to logicians, but they can also move things forward as data systems analysts, mechanical, electrical, and software engineers, even as technical writers and journalists, provided the field is interesting enough for them to sustain their interest. So they need to sustain their interest as well, even as they do all this career, as they go on their career path. So besides want to talk about this, they actually can smile and shake hands just long enough to establish themselves as brilliant innovators as they are. So they need to have like a sort of motivation to actually do their work. They must be able to have strong connections with their teammates if they have interest in their work. People with logician personality type will find that whatever the expectations for social conduct is the qualities unique to them that are truly in demand. So they have very in demand kind of qualities because they are creative innovators